Hi, welcome to Binspired Startup Stories. Today we have a special guest, Mr. Yusuf Garari, who is the founder of Plant Darbar. Mr. Yusuf is a sales and business development professional. He's also into training over last 25 years. He comes with an enriching experience across various sectors such as telecom, insurance, FMCG, and agriculture. He has also worked with companies like Hudson Max, Motorola, Max New York Life Insurance, Hindustan Lever, and regional and at national level. He is also awarded as one of the top 100 training and development minds in India by the World HRD Congress in 2018. So let's welcome Mr. Yusuf Garari, who is the founder of Plant Darbar. Welcome, Mr. Yusuf.
Thank you so much, Mr. Shiva. It's a pleasure being here on Be Inspired today, and thank you for the lovely introduction.
So thank you for joining us, Mr. Yusuf. So how did the transition happen from sales and training into entrepreneurship?
So basically, this idea of getting into the business is of my co-founder and my wife, who is an avid gardener. She's a seasoned journalist, but apart from that, she's a avid gardener. And what happened was that last 15 years she has been into gardening, and she's learned all by her own, by trial and error. And she's a part of a lot of garden groups, etc. And what happened was that she started using my empty liquor bottles about 7-8 years back, and she started growing plants in them. And that's how she was very, very confident that this is a good idea, different idea. Why not we look at this idea and make it into a business? And that's how the birth of Plant Darbar happened in 2020, July 2020.
Oh, great story. So how was the transition? Like, was it easy? Was it difficult? For how much time did it take to, make a decision and jump into entrepreneurship?
Yeah, so basically, I have been a part of strategy teams and businesses. I was heading, in terms of business development and all. So I understand business, and hence, and I've done sales and marketing as well. So it was transition was not very tough. It was quite easy, and we plunged into this because the idea was good. We both believe that the idea was good, and it will really work well if given the right proposition. It will do very well, and that's how we plunged into this business of Plant Darbar.
Oh, great. So I'm just curious to know, how much time did it take for you to get your first customer? And who is your first customer?
Yeah, so basically, when we started the idea of Plant Darbar, we started working on the nitty-gritties of procuring, because we started off with empty liquor bottles. We wanted to upcycle and hand paint, handcraft the empty bottles, liquor bottles especially. So we started sourcing them. Once we started sourcing them, we started making them, and simultaneously when we were making the bottles, in the sense they were sowing the plants, we also started flashing in our respective groups of networks where friends, families, and ex-colleagues are. So what happens typically is that when you are doing something new, you also tend to get tend to listen, or basically look for feedback,
Right.
so that how is typically how will people perceive it, and how will people look at the product, and that's how a lot of feedback will start coming in. So we said, okay, we'll start sending to our groups of friends and family and networks. And one of my ex-colleagues group which we have, I flashed some photographs in those groups, and then I got a call back saying that, hey, this looks good. Why don't you tell me something more about it? So my first customer of my ex-colleague, we didn't work in the same office, but we were in the same group. So the connect happened, and I happened to speak to him and share the idea behind this, and that's how I got my first order.
Oh, great. So I believe you have bootstrapped your business. So, is that true?
Yeah. So basically, yeah, we are self-funding it. We didn't want to take any funds from any of the family or friends, because we were quite comfortable, and we said we can manage it ourselves.
Oh, great, great, great. So, but in general, what do you suggest, like, people who want to get into entrepreneurship? Do you suggest them to raise funds or, like, self-fund in the initial stage? What's your suggestion or what from your
Yeah, my
experience?
my suggestion would be, because when first I think something new, a concept, a new idea like this which we have, it is important for us to first gauge ourselves. How the market could be, and how it is the and how ready are you for that. So once you are completely convinced about your idea and product, and you get initial uh, feedback from the customers or potential customers, then probably once you want to scale up bigger on a better way, on a higher way, then maybe you can look at funding. But till the time, I suggest is when you are starting something new, especially with a new idea and a new concept, you should gauge the waters by yourself.
Right, rightly said. So I'm really excited to see your products. Like, would you show some of your products and designs?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So this is what we do. This is a transparent bottle, because some people like to see the roots growing. So this is typically what our containers and our bottles and jars have. So there is a layer of sand at the bottom, and then there is a composition of vermicompost, soil, and coco peat. Then we sow the plant, and today we sow the plant, tomorrow we don't sell it. We allow the plant to set for at least 30 to 45 days at our workshop, so that we are
Wow.
doubly sure that the plant has survived with us. Now it will also survive with the customer. So this is what typically all of our containers contain. They have this ingredients, and this is what is this hand
Wow,
painted
it's
and crafted.
yeah, beautiful design, beautiful design.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So these are the all hand painted, handcrafted bottles, upcycled ones. And one of our USP is this. This is a caregiving tip tag, which is attached to every single product plant of ours, which exactly tells the customer how to take care of it, how much to water, when to water, how much of indirect sunlight required, is it daily, is it weekly. So even a child can take care of the plant, or the plant. So last 15 years, while my wife, my co-founder, was learning by herself of growing plants, of fruits, vegetables. So there were a lot of things which came across in their conversations and in their groups. Why people invest, why people don't invest in plants, what are the challenges. So one of the biggest challenge which we came across, and we thought we will use all these challenges into opportunities and USPs. So one was the thing is that whenever you buy a plant anywhere from anywhere in online, offline, any of the nurseries, nobody tells you how to take care of the plant. And that's how this caregiving tip tag concept came, when we said we will educate our customers. So once the customer buys from us, we will do first thing, we'll probe them. Where do you want to keep them? Because in India, if you see typically, there's a lot of ventilation issues.
Right, right, right.
Many people don't have those kind of ventilations in apartments and even in independent houses. So we said we'll ask and probe them, where do they exactly plan to keep that plant, and then we can suggest. So we have certain plants, indoor plants, which require indirect sunlight every day for an hour. And there are certain plants which don't require every day, they require weekly indirect sunlight. So we said we will give caregiving tip tags to our customers, so that it will be easy for them to make it survive. That was one. Second was the challenge was coming from basically homemakers who are also working professionals to take care of the plants. Now it's a Herculean task. If you have big pots in balconies and at home, one, from the logistics perspective, it is very heavy. So even the maids, would not be able to pull them or pick them up so easily on a daily basis and clean that area. Secondly, taking care, meaning they have to be watered almost every day or every second day. So once they are away for a vacation or a short trip, typically the plants don't survive. So our plants, because they are all in small containers like this, they're all small containers like this. So they're easy to
Okay.
move, they're easy to move and don't have to water every day. And even if somebody is out for 10, 15 days on a vacation, that's fine, the plant will survive. Because it also takes the humidity from the air of the environment of the house. So it survives very well. So this is what the other USP is all about. So that you take care well, you don't with minimal maintenance. It looks good. It enhances the ambience of your home and office space because they are hand painted and crafted.
Oh, nice, nice. So I've seen that like nice, beautiful designs on the bottles and nicely decorated and some
Yes, yes.
funny designs. So how does designing happen? Do you customize them, or your clients come with some designs and ask you to paint it? How does it work?
Yes, yes. So what we do is that we create concepts and themes, and we have a team of designers, and everybody comes with a different skill set. So my co-founder, she gives them ideas and tells them to work on these particular designs. Well, there are some unique ideas. So my co-founder wanted a running horse. So this idea was given to one of the designers. He wanted to make and try a running horse. So then the designer, used the creativity, and she was, saying that why can't we also have somebody riding it? So my co-founder says, why not to try it out? And that's how this came out so well.
Oh, nice, nice. So beautiful.
Yeah, this kind of designs. Then there are simple designs which are attractive, looks good. These kind of designs, these kind of designs which are simple but they are very appealing.
Oh, nice, nice.
Then there are theme based, like there was Christmas and New Year.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
we
nice,
kind of
Santa.
designed Christmas and New Year. Yes, yes, yes. Then there was a Women's Day theme. So we had a Women's Day.
Okay, okay.
So we will make a lot of theme based. This is for basically children's room or their workstations. This small one, cute jars with
Mm-hmm.
these kind of smileys painted for them. So we make a lot of theme based and craft and painted jars and bottles, which goes with the theme, which goes with the festival, so on and so forth.
Okay, okay, great, great. So, so you're working with the designers, right? So that
Yes,
makes
yes.
me more curious. I would like to understand, like, how is your hiring process? What do you look in your designers or your team when you're hiring them?
So one of the things we look at is their creativity and the kind of work which they bring on the table, because that is very critical. If somebody is not doing a good job, then it's very difficult for a person or a customer to get attracted towards that product and buy the product. If the designs are really good, they are appealing, they are attractive. So the customer also, finds it, the attraction towards it, and then the probability of him or her buying is very high. So the kind of work which goes in with the finish and the creativity is equally important. Somebody who is not doing, or somebody is doing a loose job, you wouldn't like to have that kind of a designer with us. But somebody, one, who is very good at his or her work. Second, very creative in their ideas, and whatever concepts and ideas when we discuss, they also kind of absorb them and then try to work on those ideas and then give a
Mhm.
wonderful product.
Okay,
That's how we
okay,
do. Yeah. The criteria is that they should be very good in their work.
okay, okay.
So someone is one of the designers very good in the mandala art. So based on those arts, we give. Then there's one designer who's very good at decoupage work. So she does all the decoupage. She's a master at decoupage. So whatever decoupage related the work is there, she does it. So that's how we find their strengths, and then we also give them ideas and concepts based on those skill sets.
Oh, nice, nice. So being
Right.
a startup and like being an entrepreneur, probably you'll have to make many decisions throughout the day. So what's your decision making process like? Do you seek advice, or do you have a mentor, or you take decisions by yourself, or how do you come to conclusions?
Yeah. So we take decisions by ourselves. One, because the concept itself is very unique and new, and somebody who has experience, like my co-founder, in gardening and plants, which kind of plants will grow indoors, what kind of plants will also grow in small containers and jars and bottles like these. So we have those expertise, and hence we don't look outside for any particular inputs. That is one. Second, between both of the founders, both of us, we are very clear in terms of, uh, you know, procuring to delivery. So it is very, very clear. Well, my co-founder takes care of the designing, the inventory planning, and also the theme-based planning, and also showing the plants. So the production work, she takes care of it. The operations part, the sales part, I take care of it. So it is very, very clear. So decision making is very, very easy because it is divided between both of us. So whatever related to production, to designs, to inventory, to getting plants, everything, she can take a decision.
Okay,
And
okay,
everything, by the way, we talk to each other, but ultimately decisions happen very fast.
okay,
So we
great.
don't prolong it much. Yeah,
So the roles are clearly defined of who has to do what.
absolutely,
Yeah, okay,
absolutely, absolutely.
okay, great.
While we discuss a lot of ideas in both the even from operations sales side, even from the inventory side, but it's very, very fast. So
Oh, nice.
the roles are well defined and inputs are taken by each other.
Okay, okay. So you are very swift in making decisions. That's what I see.
Absolutely, absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely, absolutely.
So has a Plant Darbar or have you form and did you get into any partnerships for your business?
Not yet, not yet. So what we are doing is we are not into formally into partnerships, but we collaborate. So we have one collaboration with Dr. Mahalakshmi Reddy. She's the CEO, founder of Florals Hyderabad. She is into a very unique concept of lyophilization where she freeze dries the flowers and keeps the flower intact in terms of the color and texture and everything. And then with the help of lyophilization, she kind of comes she maintains and then those flowers in good containers and different sizes. So it complements our businesses. So we have partnered with her. So she also kind of promotes our product. We also promote her products at our outlet, so on and so forth. So this is one kind of, and we are looking at kind of this kind of collaborations where we complement each other. We have a tie-up with also in terms of an entrepreneur who is into making of different planters.
Oh,
They are the clay planters and different kind of planters, ceramic planters. So it goes. So we can customize. Somebody can pick up a planter and then somebody can tell, okay, we want this kind of plant.
okay, okay.
And we also in our business, in our plant, we do a lot of customization. So somebody says, hello, we like this bottle. So why don't you put this particular plant for us? Yeah, but you have to wait for 45 days. We do that.
Okay, okay. So typically it takes like 30 to 45 days for your product to be ready or the plant to grow properly.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So our inventory is ever replenishing. We always keep our inventory full so that there's enough stock with us. One, and because we are into plants, we have a few seasons. So we pot sow plants during just before the rainy season. Then we sow plants after the not very cold December, January. So these are the seasons where we actually sow the plants so that the plant's health is good and the plants survive very well. So and that's how we plant. So even our inventory in terms of designing the bottles is also planned very well because we know exactly when is Holi going to happen, when is Diwali, when is Dasera, when is this particular, when is New Year's going to happen. So we plan in advance so that we do good work and even our designers are not pressurized at the last minute.
Okay, okay. So as you were
Otherwise, everything is
mentioning,
ongoing. Otherwise, everything is ongoing. Yeah.
okay, okay. So as you were mentioning, collaboration or partnership, that I think that's important for startups to grow quickly or scale up.
Yes, yes. One of the things is we are looking at this year is also having franchises.
Okay,
So in Hyderabad, we are looking at one or two franchises, so that we need to scale up. People should be aware of the brand, and we also look at to expanding into Bengaluru and Pune city this year because because they are in these two cities like Hyderabad, there are a lot of plant lovers. A lot of
right.
people spend a lot of money on plants. So Bengaluru and Pune, and also it is near from Hyderabad. So the logistics also can be taken care of very, very well. And
Okay.
then slowly we'll expand in the city. Yeah.
So at the moment you deliver in and around Hyderabad.
Hyderabad, yes, yes. Currently we are only Hyderabad and we deliver in Hyderabad.
Okay, okay. So what is the future of Plant Darbar, Mr. Yusuf? Where do you see Plant Darbar, like, maybe 5 years from now?
Yeah, yeah. So we want our Plant Darbar name to be there across in terms of Indian territory, and we plan to expand in by giving franchises to people, and maybe also opening our own stores in the meantime, our own
Oh, okay.
outlets. That's the way we can expand. What we look at is even from the franchisee perspective, we look at it people who are passionate about plants themselves, because what happens is when we give the plants, they have to also, till the time they are sold, they have to be also taken care of. So somebody who is passionate towards plants, and somebody who can take care of these little small plants, that is a prerequisite for us.
Right, 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 right. And also, I think that's a very helpful thing which you are giving, the tag which has instructions about how to take care of the plant. I think
Absolutely, absolutely.
that's pretty helpful for people.
And apart from that also, Mr. Shiva, what we do is we give online assistance to our customers. In case they are facing any challenge, they can always click the picture and send us on our WhatsApp contact number, and then we give them the solution. What is going on, what is going right, what is not going so right. That also we do, which nobody does in India. Once they sell the plant, nobody even bothers.
Right, right,
We,
absolutely, absolutely.
we were very clear. We will educate our customers in the best possible way. We'll also give them caregiving tag, and we will assist them, because the idea is not selling the plant. The idea is selling the concept, and the plant should also be able to survive with them in small containers.
Right,
So
right,
the
right.
concept sometimes, yeah, the concept is so sometimes it's a little difficult for people to digest. How come it will grow in a jar? The bottle
Right,
is so
right.
small, that the container is so small. How will it grow? He said, yeah, the plant will grow, but it will test a lot of patience of yours, but it will grow. Given whatever caregiving tips we are giving, if you follow that, it will definitely survive and it will grow. And the good part is that in the last 2.5 years, we have got a base of customer base, and we have a huge repeat customer percentage. So that is a good sign for us. They also buy for themselves and for their families, and also refer to us. So these are
Nice.
small things, but very, very impactful. Yes.
So nice, nice. I really love your products. Thank you so much, Mr. Yusuf, for joining us. So, dear viewers, please do visit Plant Darbar. They have a store in Sainik Puri, and also they are very active on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn as well. So you'll find beautifully decorated and upcycled bottles along with the plants of your choice, and you can even customize your designs. Okay, thank you, Yusuf ji. I wish you all the
Thank you
best.
so much. Thank you
Yeah,
so much,
all the
Mr.
best
Shiva.
to Plant Darbar and to you as well.
Thank you so much for inviting me over here on Be Inspired. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good day.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, viewers, for joining us. So every week we'll be coming up with a new startup story. So do subscribe to our channel, Be Inspired. Thank you so much.